Oh, meeting. Okay, Ryley, you there?
Yep, I'm right here.
Okay. Why? Video. Yeah, that's fine. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Spin it around. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. Hold on tight. We're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have with us Ryley Haminess. Welcome to the show, Ryley.
Thank you.
So, Ryley, let's talk about your racing career. How did you get started in this awesome racing world?
Okay, I got started. Me and my parents went to a car show. I was around 7. There was like this booth with quarter midgets, and there was like
Okay.
flyers, and they were telling us all about it. They gave us a flyer, and I went to ride day. I tried a car out, and I enjoyed it. And I told my parents I'd like to do it, and that's how it all started.
Okay. So, what was that experience like for you to climb behind the wheel of a race car for the first time?
It was awesome. I was like I was shell shocked. I couldn't believe like when I first went out there. I was like, I can't believe I'm driving. It was crazy. I loved it.
Okay. So, what is the story behind your racing number now, Ryley?
My racing number is 48. So the 4 is the first number I was ever to race with, and I ended up winning that race. And 8 was the number I won the Western Grands in.
Okay, very cool. So, who do you have for sponsors on your racing team?
When I was doing quarter midgets, I retired last year. Uh, Hawkins Racing Engines, uh, gave me 2 cars to race, and
Okay.
I was basically their guinea pig, I guess. I was trying out new like parts, like the exhaust and like all that. Like I was the first one to have that, and I was just trying it out, and ended up being really well, and yeah,
Okay. So, how much success have you had as a race car driver?
I've had a lot of success. I've raced quarter midgets for 8 years. I ended up getting 9 championships and like 5 track records or something. And yeah, it's been a blast.
Okay. So, how do you celebrate your victories, Ryley?
Um, that's a good question. Uh, I don't know. Sometimes on the victory lap, I spin out as a sign of celebration and happiness, but I
Okay.
don't know. There's no like special celebration that I do.
So, what's an awesome day at the racetrack look like for you?
Awesome day. Uh, so we get out, we set the cars up, and cars are just running good. There's no wrecks. Everything turns out well. I end up finishing decent, and just a good day.
Okay. So, what's an awesome day at the race shop look like for you then?
Probably finishing towards the front, getting no wrecks. Uh, um, I don't know. I just as long as I don't wreck, I'm happy. It doesn't take much to make me happy.
Okay. So, alrighty. So, who's on your racing crew, Ryley?
Could you repeat that, please?
Who's on your racing crew?
My racing career, like my accomplishments.
No, your racing crew. Your racing crew.
Oh, racing crew. So, uh, right now it's just me and my parents. But when I was racing quarter midgets, I had Hawkins. Hawkins were help start me out. They were giving me tips. They were just helping us set up the cars, telling us what to do, and yeah, they helped us a lot. And then I'm getting into legends now, and the Alton family is helping us a lot. They're teaching us a lot of new things, and also one of my friends, Grayson Miller, is also helping me. and
Yeah.
I appreciate him for that.
Okay. So, alrighty. So, what are your future goals as a race car driver?
Um, uh, well, I'm racing Legends right now, or I'm going to in the soon future. There's no wrecks, just finishing the race. I have low standards at the moment, but hopefully, as I progress, they get a little bit higher and eventually start winning. Probably like next season. This season is just the learning season.
Okay. So, what is your home racetrack you race on?
Uh, for quarter midgets, it was I bounced around a lot. First, I raced at Alpenrose, but then somebody bought the Alpenrose track, and we couldn't race there anymore. So like it's kind of split the club two ways. One way people wanted to do USAC, and the other way people wanted to do QMA, and I was on the QMA side. So a bunch of people on the QMA side decided to build a dirt track OR QMA in Columbia County, and the USAC group decided to build a track like Castle Rock, and they wanted to do pavement. And then while we were building the OR QMA track, I was racing at Little Wheels LW QMA, and I made a lot of friends there, had a lot of success there. And then a couple of years go by to now, OR QMA is currently being shut down because the board decided, nope, we don't want you here anymore. And now,
Okay.
and
Okay.
getting into big cars, Legends, my home track is now going to be South Sound.
So, what is your favorite racetrack you've ever raced on?
Favorite, uh, I like WQMA, Monroe, Washington. I like how big it is. I like the bigness of it. It's just a comfortable track to race on.
Okay. So, already, what do you like to do for fun away from the racetrack?
Um, I enjoy working out. I enjoy hanging out with my friends. Uh
Okay.
I I actually play the saxophone and I enjoy doing that too.
Okay. So
And
when you're okay, so Ryley, when you're strapped in your race car getting ready to go on the racetrack, what helps get you psyched up and motivated to go out and do this?
I don't know. I just kind of have it in my brain that like before in the hot shoe I'm just like thinking, what am I going to do on the start?
Okay. So Ryley, who are some of your friends at the racetrack?
I have quite a bit. So I have when I was quarter midgets, my I don't know. It's so hard because I have so many friends there, but a few one that I made like close connections with are probably Eli, Stone, Grayson Miller, uh, Hunter, um, JJ. There's just so many people. It's hard to narrow it down.
Okay. So do you have any advice out there for the people, for the kids coming up in the racing world?
Um, don't be nervous about the wrecks. Just just focus on your line. Just focus on improvement. Don't worry about anyone else. Just focus on yourself.
Okay. Do you have any crazy racing stories you'd like to share with us, Ryley?
Uh, one time during Speed Week in like 2021, I was having a bad day. End up rolling twice, and then in my third car, I like got sucked into the wall like it was a vortex or
Oh,
something. And then later that day, like after the races, I had this like really big pain in my waist, and everyone thought it was like heat stroke or something, and I had to go up to the ER, and it turns out it wasn't like anything. It was just a lot of pain. It was just a rough day.
yeah. So okay, Ryley, who's your racing hero? Who do you look up to as a race car driver?
Um, I really like Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott's probably my favorite NASCAR driver there is. I just like
Okay. Have you ever met Chase Elliott?
no way. I have not.
Okay. Alrighty. So, okay. How does, okay, are you still looking for sponsors for your racing team?
Yeah, I am. I'm Yep. I'm still looking for sponsors because Hawkins only build quarter midget engines now,
Okay.
and so he can't really sponsor me anymore. But I'm looking for new sponsors.
Okay. So how does one get a hold of you to sponsor you?
We have a Facebook account. It's called Haminess Racing, and then the number 48. You can reach us or
Okay. So
DM
ladies and
us
gentlemen,
there.
reach out to Haminess Racing 48 on Facebook.
Yep.
So Ryley, I'm at the portion of the show right now. I like to turn the mic over to my guest. Do you have a couple questions you'd like to ask me?
I have a couple, not a lot, but just a couple. Uh, how did you get into interviewing people?
I've just been a racing fan for about 40 years.
I did. Do you have a favorite driver?
Kyle Larson.
Oh, okay. I have a friend that likes Kyle Larson too.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you have another question for me?
Uh, if you could, if you could rank, like, do you like Xfinity racing, Cup racing, or just like uh truck racing or truck series? Which one would you rank the best and the
I'll tell you
worst?
what, Ryley. Going on that question. Today's racing, NASCAR racing, is to me is not racing. But I'll tell you what. I love the old school NASCAR racing back in the 90s, early 80s and 90s,
Oh, nice.
without the stage racing where you could go drop the green flag and go full out.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ryley, is there anybody else you'd like to thank you for helping you get this far with your racing career?
Definitely my parents. My parents probably did the most work, or they did do the most work. I know that for a fact, and they've just been so supportive. Hawkins Racing Engines. They've been also really supportive, and they've been helping me a lot, and I appreciate them for that. And my friends encouraged me to do better, and I appreciate them. Like every night, we're on the phone just talking, and this racing has brought us so much closer together.
Okay. So, Ryley, I want to thank you for being on our racing show tonight, talking to us about your racing career, getting to know you a little bit better. I will give you a call here shortly to thank you. I'll have you step out. Okay.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Ryley Ham on our racing show tonight. So go hit up Haminess Racing 48 on Facebook to follow our guest. No other racing news for you tonight, but if you'd like to sponsor a racing show or be on a racing show, feel free to call us or text us at 712-209-7138. Or you can email us at